Good evening, welcome to Dharamsala, everyone. A little explanation of yoga and yoga movement through a little exercise I learned at the Nosara Yoga Institute with my teacher, Don Stapleton. You take your two peace fingers, you bring them together. This is my left side. I don't know what how it's going to look on your computer, so I'm just going to do it real time live. The left peace fingers go to the nose, the right peace fingers go to the left ear, and then you switch left to nose, right to left ear, and then right to nose and left hand to right ear. Switch. Don't poke yourself in the eye. Back and forth. Easy. Or not. Yoga is about twisting and turning and going upside down and coming across the midline of the body and doing or creating patterns that are uncomfortable or peculiar or new to the body. It's about building dendritic pathways in your brain and creating neuroplasticity. So not only is the body flexible, but the brain is flexible. If this is my left side and my water bottle is over here, I always grab it with my left hand. There's no reason. This is my pattern. It's the same as brushing your teeth with your right hand. If you try and switch, it feels weird. And in the beginning, when you're doing these postures, a lot of the postures feel weird. That's because if this in my brain is downward dog, and I've never done downward dog, and these two things need to combine so I can get an enlightened downward dog. They start sending messages, downward dog, every day, downward dog. This guy's doing a lot of downward dogs. We got to send the message all the way from one side. They're in a long distance relationship, and finally they just decide to connect, and you're changing how your brain is wired so you can do downward dog. And this happens in the physical body, but as well as in thinking. So say this is a thought pattern and you have all these connections, and it's sort of like the country road, and you want to turn it. It's difficult at first, but then the more you pattern yourself, it turns into this super strong connection. I think of in Canada, I think of my backyard when I was young, and it would snow. It would snow like 3 feet, and you want to walk to the back through the snow. It's really hard because the snow's up to your knee. The first 2 or 3 times, it's hard. But if you keep repeating that pattern, then there's a pathway, and then it becomes easy. That's the same way for my brain to send a message all the way down to my toes, for my toes to wiggle and my toes to do what they want to do. That takes a while. That takes energy going all the way through the body from head to toe for that to happen. So in the beginning, it's like you're walking through 3 feet of snow, and it's difficult to get your body to do what you want it to do, because everyone at home is smart enough to do this. It's not like I'm smarter than you. It's not like I'm stronger than you, and I'm not more flexible than you. It's just that I've practiced this more than you have. The physical practice is about repetition and dedication, and then you can apply that and superimpose that philosophy onto how you think and how you feel. As you practice with the body, so too you can practice with the thoughts and with the feelings and with the emotions, and you can practice identifying the patterns in relationships as well. So we use the physical practice of yoga. We identify sort of our blind spots or the challenging things that arise in our practice, and then we practice them, and that's how we get better. That's how we get better in relationship. That's how we get better at our jobs. communicating and being a part of society and engaging in community. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Practice left fingers to the nose, right fingers to the left ear. Practice brushing your teeth with the opposite hand, and just notice how repeating the exercise makes things better. Okay, any questions on this topic, let me know. And I hope this made sense for everyone. Any comments or questions, drop me an email or hit me up down in the comment box below.